Yeah, obviously a really disappointing night. You know, uh, give up 2 goals. Feel that we gift the opponent. So that's not good enough. Um, I thought we created enough chances to win the game, but we have to be better. I'm confident that we'll turn this around on Saturday night. It'll be good to finally be back at home. But for me, obviously, another missed opportunity and not good enough on the night.
Hey, how do you juggle the realities of your injury situation and the number of games that you've got to play, with the lineup you were able to put out? Not that there's a drop off in talent, but just a lot of guys who maybe haven't played together in certain combinations. And does that contribute to some of what you saw tonight?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, this game is about relationships, right? And you start getting familiar with one another and playing good football, and then changes have to be made with regard to bodies and managing minutes and games. I think it has been difficult, but I try not to make excuses because we were more than capable to take 3 points tonight. And again, two moments, two mistakes, and it costs us. And I think we have to do a better job of making sure that we're not gifting opponents opportunities. And we certainly have to finish our chances. We had a couple, to me, big misses that I don't think can happen. And when you do miss it, it leaves the opponent in the game, right? So I thought we took our first goal really well, and then we make a mistake. Game's even. Talked about long throws leading into this game, and obviously we concede a penalty from one. So I need to do a better job, take full responsibility for it. This is my group, and I'll make sure that we're prepared for Saturday to put on a good performance in front of our fans.
Obviously, you all scored first tonight, whereas on Saturday, it was the early goal to the opposition. But in the way that those teams played against you, were there similarities and ways that they were able to frustrate you, just kind of sitting back and making you sort of solve a low block there?
Yeah, I mean, I felt in the first half there, we weren't good enough with the ball in exploiting the spaces that we talked about. Thought we did a better job of it in the second half, but again, in the final third, we needed to have more quality on the night, and that's 2 games in a row where it just wasn't good enough. And I thought there were moments of really good delivery and missed chances. From the guys looking to execute. I think is very clear. Again, their teams are approaching us very similarly, which I understand. But I'm just confident that we can handle these moments. We made a couple mistakes, and we need to make sure that we learn from them. And like I said, I'll make sure I do a better job. Ultimately, this result lands on me. I have to manage the minutes better. I have to make sure that I'm uh, analyzing where we can be better, specifically in the final third, and then making sure that the group implements it.
I asked Corbin the same question, and he said no. But do back-to-back losses at this point in the year, when you want to be building toward the playoffs and towards your goals, do they start to make you question things, or what is sort of the takeaway from this in terms of wanting to or not hitting the panic button?
No, again, I think it's a fair question, but I look at the games that we've lost this year. I look at the last 2 games, and I have felt that we had a lot of the ball and done a lot of good things. We just haven't executed and made mistakes. So if I walk off the field and feel I've been completely outplayed by an opponent, I think that's a moment that you might start questioning some things. Certainly, we need to reflect, but I'm not questioning the quality of the group, or we are where we are in the table for a reason. We've had some injuries. We need to get everybody healthy so that we have a full group to select from. That's when this group is at their best, is when they're challenging each other in training every day for spots. And but ultimately, I'm 100% confident in the group. I'm confident that we'll turn things around on Saturday. Certainly have the players to do that, and the uh, the rest of the season and where we end up is still in our control.
And finally, what is fair to expect on Saturday? It's the third of 5 games in 15 days for you all. And then I think there's obviously a lot of eyes on Sacramento as they prepare for the Open Cup on a quick turnaround from that. I mean, are you looking at two first choice lineups, or do you even know until the day and you see what happens?
Yeah, we have, have had a plan, obviously. But, you saw quite a few people pull up tonight with some nagging, I think, hamstring injuries. So we have to look at that. So at this point, we're going to have to see who's feeling good and how they respond to the trip back tomorrow. And then we'll look to try to make some decisions or work towards a lineup on Friday. But at this point, it's just about recovery, getting the guys back and seeing who's available and who's not.